We have come rejoicing into the house of the Lord for this celebration, dear brothers and sisters. And now we stand with Erik and Stephanie on the day they intend to form a home of their own. For them, this is a moment of unique importance.
While there have been many changes in all of our lives in the last 13 years, the constant has always been my friendship with Steph. And I'm so happy today that I can say Erik is now a constant in my life too. Just like Steph, Erik is genuine, caring, and full of life. He is determined, passionate, and a perfect match for Steph. And best of all, he also likes to run.
Steph, it's hard to believe that after all this time, it's finally here. I remember that feeling the day we fell in love. I immediately knew, deep in my heart, what all of those romance movies and songs that I had heard all of my life were talking about. Since that day, our love for each other has only grown stronger. I truly feel that we have pushed each other each day to become the best versions of ourselves. Over the past 5.5 years, I've had the privilege of watching you develop into the strong, loving, funny, and amazing person that you are today. We've experienced so much life together already, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you for the rest of our lives. As your husband, I vow to always be by your side, to love you, to support you, to admire you, and to continue to be your best friend. I just wanted to say one more time how grateful I am to have you as my best friend, and I'm so excited to finally call you my wife. I can't wait to see all that life has in store for us. I love you with all of my heart, always and forever. Your loving husband, Erik.
I first heard about Steph back in 2016. Erik called me up. He was very excited. We were all very excited for Erik. And the first review came in probably about a month later. My mom actually met up with her in Cleveland and Erik before any of us had even met her. And she called me up immediately after brunch, and she said Steph was very attractive and friendly and just a very happy person to be around. She had good Midwestern values and was just a perfect match for Erik.
Dear Erik, bub, I remember walking into Waffles and Caffeinated almost 5.5 years ago for what I thought was going to be a casual breakfast/blind date. After 4 hours of conversation, we decided to finally give up our table, and as we said goodbye and I got into my car, I knew I was definitely in trouble. Then it was time for one of us to move away. Luckily, it was you first, and shortly after, I somehow convinced my family and myself that I could manage visiting you for the weekend on our 4th date. That weekend, we spent the whole time together goofing around and exploring the city. We got caught in a rainstorm, and instead of running for shelter, we just stood hugging each other and laughing about how wet we were getting from the rain. We looked each other in the eye and said, "I love you." My head started to spin, but only for a second, because the emotion in my heart was so strong. I began to feel this overwhelming sense of calm and love that I never felt before. I knew I found my person, and my heart was finally home. I promised to always say I love you, to fill every day with hugs and kisses, and to never let the light of our love dim. I can't wait to see my soulmate, my bub, and my best friend at the aisle, and now my almost husband, in just a few short hours. I love you forever, Steph, your almost wife, bub.
We relish the sparkle in the eyes that we saw in their eyes as kids, and now tonight, it's a new type of sparkle. A sparkle of love, joy, and the adventure is supposed to begin. May God bless you, and may His grace shine upon you forever.
They spent a lot of time talking on the phone and texting until the first time she visited him out of town. She ended up staying an extra night there due to poor weather conditions, and she didn't answer her phone when she was with him, obviously because they were falling madly, deeply in love and with one another and were enjoying each other's time. You both have such a genuinely sweet love, and I think it's safe to say everyone could use you two as an example of what true love is supposed to look like.
Love has a funny way of growing for those that don't mind slowing down. Time is as fleeting as the sunset, hiding in the evening clouds. So live with me here in this moment now.
I remember early on, one of your first dates, you called me and were, so enamored with Steph and talking about how beautiful and kind she was. But it wasn't really until I met her that I appreciated how truly special of a person she is. So honest, truly funny. But most importantly, really, I could tell really made Erik happy. You're such a perfect team together, always doing everything for one another and really putting each other first. So you really are the perfect match.
Time is as fleeting as the sunset, hiding in the evening clouds. So live with me here in this moment now. Live with me here in this moment. Love has a funny way of growing for those that don't mind slowing down. Time is as fleeting as the sunset, hiding in the evening clouds. So live with me here in this moment now. Can we live right here in this moment?
I, Erik, take you, Stephanie,
I, Stephanie, take you, Erik.
to be my wife,
Promise to be faithful to you,
in good times and in bad,
sickness and in health,
to love you and to honor you,
all the days of my life.